You guys are not going to want to miss the Shiba Inu Robinhood update. What is going on, guys? Kyle with Finance Bro here. Welcome back to another video. We're talking about Shiba Inu in today's video, and we have a lot of news to discuss, especially about Robinhood, which I think you guys are not going to want to miss. So without further ado, let's get into it. First things first, Gossip Shib tweeting out this: I take this place proudly, number 2. KuCoin has officially tweeted out the top 10 coins by weekly search popularity. And as you can see, BTC is of course number 1, being the most popular cryptocurrency. That makes sense. But number 2, we have another than Shiba Inu. As you can see, Shib takes the number 2 spot as the most popular search on their platform. And I'm sure if you looked at other cryptocurrency platforms as well, we'd probably find similar metrics, if not almost the exact same, if not more. You know, we'll have to see. I know CoinMarketCap said that in 2021, the overall searches for Shiba Inu and the overall views on Shiba Inu's profile, as you can see that what we're on right now, were literally topping every single other cryptocurrency. This was the most popular cryptocurrency in 2021, which is a big deal. And if anything, I think it shows that the army is still strong as ever, and they're willing to obviously go a lot further with the overall hype surrounding Shiba Inu. Lots of stuff happening in the crypto markets today. Shiba Inu is down just about, I believe it was 7 or 6%, if I'm not mistaken. As you can see, the chart is not really looking too great here. When you look at the overall market, we're down just about 4% over the overall market. Ethereum just dipped down into the 2000s level again, guys. And I won't be surprised if we see Ethereum dip even lower. I'm expecting it to go a little bit lower there, and a bunch of other projects as well. I'm going to be buying the dip today, guys. And if you guys want to know exactly when I'm buying the dip on Shiba Inu and a bunch of other cryptocurrency projects and get access to my buy and sell alerts, you guys got to join the private Discord. It's the second link down in the description below. This is a great community of like-minded individuals all moving towards the same goal of financial freedom. And of course, you get access to my buy and sell alerts. We're already up big on a bunch of other alerts that we released just a couple of days or even weeks ago, and overall it's been a great place to be if you want to be a part of the crypto community. So second link down in the description below. Get signed up. Super cheap, cheaper than Netflix and cheaper than other groups. Other groups are like 40-50 bucks, and we give even more value than most of those groups do. So get signed up if you haven't already. I think you guys will really enjoy it. As you can see here, another piece of news: say bone, Shiba Inu get your bone. Mex Global, I guess is how you pronounce that. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Will list bone at Shib token in the assessment zone under bone USDT trading pair. Deposit and withdrawal is open, and trading will start at 12 o'clock on January 11th. So this is really good news in my opinion. Very exciting to see indeed that we are finally getting some more updates as far as more exchange listings. And Mex Global is of course a pretty big exchange listing, or a big exchange I should say. They're at 363,000 followers, which is obviously quite a bit, and very cool to see that this exchange in specific, or in particular rather, is of course listing bone on there as well. Cool stuff to see either way. Very exciting. Guys, 10 things you might not know about Shiba Inu. And who cares about Floki? We're not talking about Floki in this video, but we're talking about Shiba Inu. Let's see what we may or may not know about Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu ranks comfortably at the 13th largest cryptocurrency by market cap at the time of trading, which was like the 2937 level. If I'm not mistaken, I think we got a little bit lower. We're still at the number 13 spot, but again, we are at the 264 level. Unfortunately, that is kind of where we're at the moment. Shib is intentionally abundant, which has had an original total supply of 1 quadrillion tokens, which was reduced to about 589.7 billion total coins after a massive cryptocurrency burn. This, of course, was initiated by Vitalik, of course, the founder of Ethereum. The meme coin donates a percentage of your Amazon purchases through Amazon Smile to Shiba Inu Rescue Association, which is pretty cool. The dog-themed cryptocurrency is up to a astounding 5 million% from its all-time low in December of 2020. Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin donated over 50 trillion Shib coins, worth about 1.2 billion at the time, to India's COVID relief fund in efforts in May of 2021. Those are most of the facts there. Maybe you guys knew some of those, maybe you guys didn't. But again, the reason I'm highlighting this is just to show that Shiba Inu is not to be fooled around with. This is a token. This is a coin in a community that I think is one of, if not the strongest communities in the cryptocurrency space. It's one of the most popular cryptocurrencies last year, and I think this year we'll see probably the same. Unfortunately, we are dipping right now, but the overall market is of course dipping. So I don't think that is any metric on whether or not this coin has value, whether or not this coin is worth being in. I don't think that says anything about that. I think unfortunately this is the overall market conditions. When we look at the overall market and it's in a bull market like we experienced in October, again, we had some catalysts that did help catalyze these rallies. But again, what you have to remember is that the overall market was doing really well. Bitcoin was on a run. Everything was on a tear. Everything was doing well. And that's why we experienced these rallies back in late October, early October, and even late November at some points. That was what we experienced. And until we can slip back into that bull rally or the bull market, we're not really in a bull market right now, guys. We're kind of in a bit of a bear market. If you look at Bitcoin, which kind of controls the overall market, it's down 11% over the last 7 days. And if we look at the last 3 months, or sorry, 1 year, I should say, this was around here in November, October. As you can see, it just kept running, doing amazing, huge bull rally for crypto. And unfortunately, after that, we have fallen off a cliff, I should say, down to these really, stark lows. And that's what's going to happen, guys. The cryptocurrency markets are volatile. These types of things happen, and I'm not worried about it because I'm a long-term holder. This is something that I'm holding for the foreseeable future until my price targets, my personal price targets, are met. Let me know in the comments below what you guys do. I want to know, obviously, your thoughts as well. This is a Robinhood article I want to talk about. We kind of have to debunk some of the FUD in this article. There is a little bit of FUD that I want to mention. Really quick though, guys, if you haven't already and you guys want to get access to the latest and up-to-date breaking news on Shiba Inu and a bunch of other cryptocurrency projects, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It's literally a free way to get access to all of our news and different things that we post every single day. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys, if you haven't already. But let's get in this article. So even if Shiba Inu gets on Robinhood, the pop may be negligible. Why? Let's read a little bit more and see why they're saying it. So, of course, they give a history. Robinhood, Shiba Inu. Everybody knows how popular Robinhood, Shiba Inu, that catalyst has been. We know Shiba Inu has fallen significantly over the past couple of days. Yada, yada, yada. All right, all that fun stuff involved. Let's get down to here, right? Sustainability. If they were to pop via Robinhood as a catalyst, would that be sustainable? They say they are reluctant to say that it does. They said it's too risky that it won't survive, but I have a very hard time believing that it will be the next thriving cryptocurrency. When it comes to that, I'm looking to leaders like Ethereum. Okay, yeah. All right, we get it. So they didn't even really detail exactly, why they think the pop or the supposed, huge, pump that we're all expecting when Robinhood does list Shiba Inu. They don't think it's going to be as big, I think, as everybody is expecting. And I not disagree with that more. I disagree with that heavily because, number one, this is, if not the biggest catalyst that we have been expecting, that we have been seeing, that we've been wanting to happen. Again, the whole community has been all over this for a very, very long time. And I think it's only going to be sooner rather than later that Robinhood begins to wise up to decisions and decide to actually list this token. And the reason for that is that, again, regulation is starting to see a pullback as far as interest from the SEC and a bunch of other things. Again, so that is good for the overall brokerage, that they're going to be able to list things without having so much oversight and so many people looking over their shoulder saying, hey, don't do this, do that, right? That's good. And we know too, the community is demanding it. If you go to their Twitter mentions, if you go to the Instagram comments, if you go to any social media platform where Robinhood is posting content, you can look at their comments and it's all Shiba Inu fans. It's all the Shiba Inu army. Guys, this is the coin that is demanded to be listed. And I think once it does, we could see huge potential pushes towards the upside. And that's not even discounting. Let's say the original event happens, we get a 50-60% pump. It's amazing. The whole community is euphoric. But let's say that we fall back a little bit after. Let's just say that happens and we don't start establishing new support with all of the new buyers. Let's say we fall back, right? What that doesn't take into account is the potential for a social movement, for a potential trend that could start up on TikTok. It could start up on any platform, really. And we could see a massive jump towards the upside over time, right? We could see more people that, let's say all of a sudden on TikTok, this becomes super popular to go, hey, wouldn't it be funny if we all bought, Shiba Inu and it got to 1 cent? And if you bought at these levels, you'd be a millionaire. That's what happened with Dogecoin, guys. And that is why Dogecoin ran literally all the way up to, like, I think it was like, what, 69 or 70 cents or something like that, which is crazy because that coin was literally worth less than 1/10 of a cent 2 years prior to that happening. I think it could happen with Shiba Inu Coin. That's just my personal take. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have a different idea or a different take about it. But again, I think it is very, very possible that we could see something like that happen sooner rather than later. Again, I'd love to know your guys' thoughts and comments down below. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button as well. And of course, make sure to join our private Discord. Link down in the description below. You guys know what to do. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance, bro.